Good morning. It is May 29th, Sunday morning, and I'm doing an update on the garden. So here we have our beans, and as you can see, they're flowering and putting out beans. So it won't be long before I will have a lot of beans coming up. My rutabagas. They're doing pretty good. Just went through them today with my power planter. Try to clear some of the leaves out. Planted a tomato plant there. Pulled out the cabbage and Brussels sprouts that went to seed. Carrots are still growing, so I figured I'd leave them there to see, if I get any nice sized carrots this year. Here are my pole beans, and they're actually trellising pretty well. You can see this side is climbing. So I actually took this one off the side so that I would have a way in here once they actually did start putting out flowers and growing. So just hopefully, the rabbit will stay out and the deers. I do have one mama and one baby deer. Trying to kill a grasshopper. So yeah, this side is already kind of taking over this side panel. So what I'll do is just when I want to come in through this way, I'll just pull this side out and walk through the middle. So planting the tomato here. I got this one from the local nursery, and it is a primo red tomato. As you see, my ants have come back, and when I went to the nursery and asked the guy about it, he said from what I was describing, they seem to be carpenter ants. So I don't know, but I really wish I could find where they were coming from. They look like they're, going through here somewhere. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one of those sticky traps down and see if I can catch like majority of them that way. I don't know, but I have noticed that my bed has been eaten out some. So here are my, I'm guessing, leeks that went to seed. They actually smell really, really good, and I don't even like onions and leeks, but they really smell pretty good. I decided to plant out some corn. So I put some corn here and in between my peppers, just so that when it got really, really hot, they would be able to provide some shade. Here's my asparagus, the one that did make it. So it's actually doing pretty good. So I may end up with asparagus in a couple of years. Let's see. As you may be able to tell, sorry for the shakiness. Got a biting fly out here. Which pepper plants are actually sweet peppers and which ones are hot peppers. So you can look at those. if you've grown peppers, you know that the bugs don't really mess with the sweet peppers. I mean, they do mess with the sweet peppers. They don't mess with the hot peppers. And these are my poblanos here. As you see, nice pretty leaves on them. They've got a lot of flowers. And this is only 3 plants. So, maybe just 1 plant next year. Or no plants. I don't even really care for hot peppers. But they were supposed to be like the mildest of the hot ones. So I said I'll, give it a try. That's a arroz con pollo there. As you see, it looks nice and pretty. This one here, with all the notches in it and missing leaves and torn leaves, is my Big Bertha. So it actually does have flowers on it, so I'm glad that, it doesn't actually, prohibit it from putting out flowers. But the plant doesn't actually look that good. But it does have flowers, so, let's see. Yeah, here's some more hot peppers. The Atris hybrid. Well, that might be a mild one. I'm not actually quite sure. So yeah, that's the rest of the beans. Collards that went to seed. I am still waiting to get the seeds from these plants. Here's my blackberry. Yeah, I believe it's blackberry or raspberry, one of them. And it has actually put out a flower, which, well, has a flower. So I'm glad about that. My blueberry top hat isn't doing anything, but it does have some new leaves on it. We've got a mole out here too. As you can tell, the dirt has really been like broken up and stuff. It's from the mold kind of running through here. Like, really something. First year having to deal with a mold. So, I got 2 tomato plants here in this pot. 2 in that one. I think 1 in that one. I think there's 2 in that one. Here are my bush tomatoes right here. I love that they just stay small. They're actually really compact plants, so they are truly bush. Pepper plant. And some more pepper plants. This is Cuban ale. That one is, says the Big Bertha, but I'm not quite sure. I've had to replant this middle section. This is the 3rd time. So I'm hoping that this time it takes. I actually just planted all of this and this, including this tomato plant, today. So I was out here at 6 o'clock trying to put all this stuff down in preparation for this storm we're getting ready to have. So yeah, Swiss chard, Brussels. This is why a lot of people don't grow greens during the spring and summer months, because the bugs will eat them if you don't keep them under control. Got 2 peppers down here too. So they have been providing some shade. I actually had to break a Brussels sprout leaf off so that one would actually grow. So, squash plants. These are the first ones that I had put out. So, had one here that didn't get pollinated. Got one back there, which is still growing, and it continues to put out females, but I have not had a male open up yet. So I'm amazed that one got that big, but it must have been pollinated by one of the males, in the back. But yeah, you see, I've got females. Here's a male back here, and a male back there. But I haven't. And okay, here's a male here. As you see, this one just came out a few days ago. That has been there for a long time. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. But it is the one plant that I have had that has just put out females and not that many males. So yeah, sometimes it happens like that. Here we have, sorry, I think that was a Japanese beetle. Peas and beets. Got mosquitoes eating me up in this bed, so gonna make this one quick. Swiss chard, Brussels. Here's my artichoke, tomatoes, Brussels, basil, Brussels. Got a pepper down in here. Got strawberry plants that have not even been out here a year that are putting out runners. So they've been putting out a few strawberries too, but nothing sizable. So do have cucumbers up back here. The birds have been just tearing all of this up. I got droppings everywhere. Hopefully it could break down into fertilizer. I don't know how that works. But last and not least, the biggest thing out here, my potatoes. I was really hoping that they would die off soon, but have not. So yeah, they're still growing. So hopefully I'll be patient enough to let them stay until they die off. I'm trying really, really hard. But I do have 2 tomato plants in cups back here, and the starter cups that need to go in the ground. I don't know what's going on with the field. Still kind of trying to find somebody that can put in a couple of trenches and stuff for me. So don't know. But thanks for watching.